All right. Welcome back. I try to get a little bit more more lighting up in here. Move over. Rich called. He said he's gonna call back again, so I may have to get back off the line. And but yeah, he's in good spirits. He's in good spirits. Thank goodness that he's out of that unit. Thank goodness he's out of that unit. But I just wanted to come back on because he he wanted me to show you guys. Well, let me just finish the point that I was just making. I just want to finish up before he calls back and just finish off this live. Um, this guy here set Rich up. He is my landlord. So please report him. This guy here set Rich up. And allegedly, he set Rich up and then tried to mammy me after Rich got arrested. Then tried to mammy me once Rich got arrested. All right, so you know that I can't really see anything. So let me, my eyes is very prone to light, so I'll start blinking. So I can't, when I'm trying to do this, I need to be able to just focus on the message. So, but I have to, I definitely take the glasses off to let you know that it's all good. I just cannot see without them. It's a glare on the screen. But yeah, so it just is a mess. This man right here, Steve Kotowich, set Rich up allegedly, but we have full knowledge to believe from subsequential things that have happened. He has done a multitude of violations. One, lied to us, harassed us to no end, and that's what I was getting into. So yeah, it was a grease fire on the stove, and there wasn't no fire. It was just, grease splatter that we thought was going to be more than what it was. So we did what we were supposed to do: contact the authorities that handle that and are experts in that field, which is the fire department. So we called them or whatever. They come and assess the situation, and they were so lighthearted. They're like, "There's nothing here, going on. No fire." Oh, okay. Well, I wasn't going in to find out because I'm not an expert. So that's why I called you. So no problem, nothing. This landlord, just based off of that situation that the authorities said, came and said, assess inside, because none of these neighbors have ever seen inside. Assessed inside and said, oh, this is nothing here. We're case closed. Numerous times that landlord said, you started a fire. Like he's using that now to now harass me. Not now, but this is before Rich got arrested. He's using that to now harass me. And anytime I said, well, what are you talking about? Mind you, he came the next day to the apartment. Just so logically, the intelligent person I am, that he could feel rest assured in his heart that nothing has ever happened to his property. That wasn't good enough for Mr. Steve Kotowich, who does not use good discernment. He used that situation to harass me to no end, which I have on text message. Okay, I wish I could find it. I can find it when I'm on the live, I can let you know. Um, he now used that situation to now harass the hell out of me and tell me just like this, in this inflection, in this tone. Anytime I said it, well, you started a fire. I said, no, I didn't start a fire. I said, you actually came here and saw with your own two eyes that there was no fire or no fire damage. Well, I saw a video. Now, there's no cameras in the house. So I said, the only video you could have saw was of the neighbor's camera. So we know that you have personal conversations with them to actually, are you going over there? How did that, what I'm saying? Are they sending you emails? What's going on? Right. So I'm like, I said, so you have a video? You have video of a fire? No. You have video of fire damage? No. I said, so you having a video of me calling the fire department, that's just harassment. Because you're saying with definite that multiple times, actually 6 times I counted, and I said those are 6 infractions of my rights. And I was keeping a tally. So I told him we would go through this song and dance every time. It was like this guy was reading off a script. This is what they patronize. This is why I'm so frustrated. Because I hate people to play with your fucking intelligence. Okay? We would go through the same song and dance 6 times. 6 times to be total. So those are as many infractions as I'm going to put on him for taking me through all this unnecessary stress, because that's harassing. When you say to somebody that you started a fire and the authorities have said there's no fire here, then you're just harassing me at that point in time. Okay? Okay, so I'm trying to find. Trying to find where he said that in writing, so we can just okay, let me I'm just trying to. I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm just trying to find. Okay. This is him. Okay. Hold on. Sorry, it's a little bug flying around here. Look, this is this guy harassing me when I tell him to stop saying to me, "Ooh, thank God, God today." This is the guy harassing me. This is this guy here. I hope you can see this. Damn, I hope you can see this. Let me see if I turn my screen down. The color down. Let's see if it can you. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Let me see if I can get this fly. I don't know if I got it or not. I don't know, but the fly is getting on my nerves. Okay, so yes, turn it down and you can see it a little bit better. Ooh, let me get to it. Here we go. I turned it down and you can see it a little bit better. If y'all can see that. This is this guy. Let me see if I can turn it up a little bit, not have such as much of a glare. This is this guy. Sorry, my phone is cracked. Okay, this is what he's saying to me. This is this guy who mammied me and told me he can understand the plight of my people and that he's going to do everything in his power to help my family. Uh, I'm sorry, guys. I wish I can I edit this? Can I don't know how to do. Okay. I don't know if how I can I don't know if I can pause this. Hello? Yeah, I hear you. Okay. Yeah, I'm good. I went on live real quick because I was giving them the details. But I can go off live if you need me to. Huh? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Is it a way to pause this live? How you pause it? Oh shoot. Then I'm gonna be on the live then. I'm still here. All right. How long is your break? All right. Give me about yeah, give me about like 10 minutes. And I'm ready. All right. Talk to you. All right, that was Rich. So I just wanted to finish up because he called beforehand and but yeah, so let me show you again if I can get to it. Here we go. So this is the guy here. This is him. Let me see if I can get. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna read the text so you know how this guy is coming. I have reports. So this is why I'm telling him, can you stop? This is the time I'm telling him, can you stop saying I started a fire? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what he writes back. Because that's a lie. I didn't start a fire. He says, I have reports from the fire department. I have video of the incident and eyewitnesses. Stop lying. This is what he says to me. This is the same guy who mammied me after Rich got arrested. This is him. Okay? This is this guy coming from this number. This is what he writes me. So read that. Put it as close as possible. This is the landlord. This is this guy here. I said they were nice and bold when they thought they had the police to do all the dirty work. And my response to that is, I said, where are the reports from the fire department? Because I was here. You weren't here. I was here when the fire department came here, and they told me they were making fun of me because it wasn't no fire. So I know it wasn't a fire because they were clowning me because it wasn't no fire. Okay, so show me the reports, Mr. Kotowich, that you say you had. This is how you talk to me. This is how you talk to me, Mr. Kotowich. When I tell you multiple times, can you stop saying it? He said it 6 times. So all those 6 times were infractions of my rights because it wasn't true. I said, so next thing he says, I have video of the incident and eyewitnesses. So this is him cohorting with these neighbors that we're telling you he's cohorting with. Okay. So he's saying I have video. Oh, I said, oh, you got video of a fire? No. You got video of fire damage? No. So you having video of me calling the fire department is not evidence of a fire, Mr. Steve Kotowich. So you keep saying that and telling me this is what he's harassing me because he's cohorting with these Asian neighbors. This is why I say they're all in on it. And we're showing you the evidence now so you know what to do. This is on September 20th. Rich got arrested September 30th. Okay, 10 days before Rich got arrested. They're lying. They're cohorting. We have the evidence. So before this man has even talked to me, now he's writing this. He's writing this. This man has already came into the apartment. He came the next day and saw with his own 2 beady eyes no fire damage. Apartment completely intact. This man, multiple times, after seeing that with his own 2 eyes, still continued to harass me with saying with such certainty, multiple times, 6 times to be exact. This is just one of the times in writing. So for anybody who thinks this guy is so great, okay, this is what he says. I have reports from the fire department. I said, where are the reports? Because mind you, I talk directly with the fire department. So how can you know more than me? 1, I talk to the fire department. So how the hell can these other people know more than me? And 2, I followed up as the smart person I am and called the police station days later. And they said, case closed. No case. No face, no case, Mr. Steve Kotowich. That's what they said. These are the authorities. You now playing Zimmerman with these neighbors after the fact, after you being the beta simp male that you are, instead of handling things like a proper landlord and saying to whoever came to you with anything, which I told you these people have negative tongues because these are the same people that he's gotten this information from, that gave him videos, was the same Asian people who said did not have my son's trash. I mean, my son told my son, a teenager, to not have our trash touching their trash. So I'm pretty sure they have so good our trash. They had a problem with our trash touching their trash as we put it out on the curb. So their tongues cannot be trusted, right, Mr. Kotowich? When I actually have a lease with a signed contract, so you should have thought about that. Mr. Kotowich does not use good discernment, guys. He will set you up. Yes, Miss Goldie. Yes, sounds like straight harassment.
Wait. I know you better start.
From the cutthroat ass owner. Yes, this was another missing piece. It wasn't until those people moved in 2 days ago when we got the full picture. Okay, the whole time, once Rich came, he started targeting Rich, these neighbors, everybody. So they're this like this in his ear. Okay, and instead of as a proper landlord coming to us for corrective action, he now devises a plan with them, allegedly, and the police. He's locked up, and the police to set Rich up, set up by this guy. Please report him. He's a landlord in the city of Philadelphia. Report him to HUD, report him to everything. I'm giving you all the evidence. If you would like to talk to me directly, just email the email in the chat. And you know, if you have any resources, anybody that you can contact that can get in contact with us, let us know. Yeah. It is unfortunate. He was set up by this guy here. This is the landlord. This guy, when Rich came to visit, he was thoroughly harassed by these neighbors, Asian store owners. This guy here, Steve Kotowich. Rich is locked up still. Yes, still locked up. And he's already signed to be released. But again, this guy here will not allow this. He will not respond to the house arrest people. This is the same man that when Rich got arrested, tried to mammy me and tell me his people understands the plight of my people. I understand the plight of your people. This is what this fool said to me. Okay. This is what he said. I understand the plight of your people, and I'll do anything I can to get your family back together. Now, he's the one that broke it up. Now, mind you, again, when I asked for specifics, no answer. Again, when I asked him to answer the phone for the house arrest people, no answer. Now I know why. Because this guy downstairs, he has an allegiance to his ass. And he allowed this person to move more of his family members in. Now, mind you, this guy actually approached Rich on the street and he knows about it. Okay, he knows about it. Yeah, he's very prejudiced. Very prejudiced. Okay? So instead of coming to me for corrective action because they don't respect Black women, we know that, he tried to mammy me. So that's how much respect that he has for us. Okay? That's the most insulting thing. That shit really is why we're going to drive the nail we're going to drive the nail home so he will never ever do this again to anybody else. Never set anybody up. Innocent Black people. This man sent an innocent Black person to jail because he's transphobic. This is the evidence, guys, of the harassment beforehand. This is before. This is 10 days before Rich got arrested. This is 10 days before Rich got arrested. This is how much help the landlord is trying to give. Once that situation happened, which was a false alarm, this is when the neighborhood went into extra and extra. That's when everything kicked up a notch. So instead of allowing the authorities to do their job, which they did, these neighbors now took it upon themselves to now set up Rich. So he went from this to trying to giving us an incentive. Okay. So you know that was already going to be attached to some bullshit as well. And that's why I said we braced ourselves when. Yes, crazy. That's why I said if you really knew about what's going on, and these are the neighbors. See, I said, Rich told you, we live in a very integrated neighborhood. So we have uh Latina neighbors on one side. I said, you don't even hear about them in this story. And they're up and down the block too. Uh, I love it. Love Latina people. They stick to themselves. They car, they beer, they good, they fine, they ain't messing with nobody. They ain't in nobody's business. It's only and the Asian store owners and Karen that are all up in the mix. We live on a block with multiple Latina families. No issue. They all on the block too. And no issue. It's only these people, this person, okay, Karen and the Asian store owners that are actively inside the store. But guess what? In the story, doing X shit too rich. But not only that, it's only but what the gag is? The gag is it's only our black asses that are down in trouble. They got played. So how did that trickle down to that? How did it trickle down? Because our black asses had to cape for Karen. Okay. Our black asses actually interjected ourselves. Coons. Coons are worse than these people. Because they see what's going on and they'll turn a blind eye just so they can, you know. So this is what he texts me after a simple grease fire happens. Okay, a simple grease fire. Now it wasn't even a fire. It was just and like I said, when the authorities came, they're laughing at me. That's how I said. That's how not serious they took it. Because it wasn't no fire or no fire damage. It was a false alarm. Okay? Now, I know that. The authorities know that. And he knew that because he came the next day. He came the next day and assessed the apartment. Do you see what I'm saying? He doesn't use good discernment because he can even see something with his own two eyes and see no fire damage and still text me this after he was here in the apartment. And yes, that's what I'm telling him. I'm telling like he just this person did everything and then had the nerve to, I'm frustrated because this is how they gaslight you. I'm frustrated on the phone. I'm trying to be as professional as possible. And he knows he's wrong. He's not defending any of the points that I'm making. He just thinks that niggers are too stupid enough to gather it all together to figure it all out. And nobody would believe us anyway over the great white hope who ain't did shit for nobody. But anyway, that's why I said I'm going to be as vocal as possible because so this person cannot violate anybody again. Because these people like this, they'll go to sleep just because he mammied me and stuff and tried to mammy me. He'll go to sleep thinking that he's a good guy and he understands the plight of our people and he will do anything to help us. This is the words that's coming out his mouth. So when I ask for specifics, crickets. When I ask him to answer for the house arrest people, crickets. You see? This is what he texts me after he has been to the apartment and seen no fire or no fire damage. You see? He says, I have video of the incident. Now, there's no cameras at this particular, but we're, it's a very small, these Asian neighbors got cameras right on this house. Okay, so he had to go to them, the Asian people who have already said that they don't want our trash touching their trash. So you think, what type of report are they going to be hyped up and get you all hyped up? Or are they going to tell it like it is, which was a simple incident that they came 5 minutes and they were gone? You think they're going to say that? or they're gonna be and crazy and got you all hyped up. But guess what? This is Rich. Now, I just wanted to let you see that. And let me let you right before I get off the line, so you can make your own assessments before he calls back. Let me go to his line real quick so you can see this video. So you can see this video real quick. This is this Asian store owners messing with Rich. You see? They're outside of their store. So I just want to show you this because he told me, he gave me permission to show you this. These people are outside of the safety of this. Rich is not even near their property. You see how far back he is. These people are out on the street. So now you see why when I brought up Tammy, that now you see why? If you go to Mama Bear Queen 215 and you see how this is the man right here who leaned into Rich's car. Okay, see right now, when Rich is finally, after months and months and months of being harassed by these people, now they don't know what the fuck going on. They played Rich crazy, and Rich was locked up the next morning. Do you hear what I'm saying? So these people, I don't know if this business is a hub. So if he calls back one more time, I'm gonna answer. But I don't know if this business is a hub. But these people are outside of their business, okay, harassing Rich on the street. See, this is what I said. This is what I said. We have evidence of all of this stuff. These people are outside. And this guy here, if you can see his face, this guy here, this guy here, they're outside. Look how far back Rich is from their store. Okay? That guy I just showed you, this guy, this is that guy. Rich and I were sitting in the car. This is him. He's standing up outside of his store like this. He walks up to our car, leans down, does that, and gets up and walks. So my thing is, this is before this day. We didn't get out the car then. This is before Rich got arrested. So we know that this motherfucker's been plotting on Rich. Do you understand? The day after this happened, because we feel like his business is a hub. The day after this happened, when Rich was just finally defended himself, as he walked, you see these people harassing him outside? So I just want to give you that. Let me, and this is Rich now. But this is the guy. This is the guy who was cohorting with him. Please report him. Rich is in jail. Had to spend 2 months in jail already. Nothing. They're charging him. They set the guy up to come to the house. All these people, these store owners, is looking at Rich. Now, this block don't never have armed gunmen coming through. So, come to the door and say, who in here called somebody a bitch? They thought that the armed gunman was sufficient enough for that. They all looking at Rich. They ain't looking at the armed gunman that we ain't never seen before. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's a setup. These people set Rich up. These two people. Okay? So I'm out, guys. I just want to give you all the evidence and let you know what's going on. Rich is here. He's on the phone. And I'm going to talk to him. Rashia, her show tonight is going to be, she's going to go live tonight with Burglary and Birthright. Her episode 4 will be airing tonight. I love you. Say hi to Miss Goldie. She in the line. Say hi to her.
Hey, Miss Goldie, you better be here to keep it real.
Yeah, she is. I'll tell you what she said. She said, it's against the law to tell tenants business to other tenants. Yeah, it is. He said, she said this landlord sells prejudice. Yeah, it is. He is. It's a mess. And I'm showing him the video of the store owners harassing you on the street. And I showed him the guy's face. This is the guy who leaned in. I'm sure. All right, I'm gonna get off live right now. I just want to show this is the guy who leaned into Rich's car and smiled while I was sitting in the car. I was sitting in the passenger seat. So mind you, we're just adulting. We're just adulting, doing our own thing, not in this man's store. So I don't know if this man is an undercover. Who knows? If his store is a hub, who knows? I know he got all types of shit going on. Exactly. I said it's a hub. It's a damn hub. He ain't got two selections of noodles in there. So I don't know what he's selling in there. So this is the guy who leaned into Rich car. This is them harassing Rich out on the street. They're not even tending to the customers, you see? So this is what I'm saying. It's only a 2-3 person operation. They're not even attending to the customers inside to see. They might be stealing everything. Rich is not even in this establishment and they're outside messing with him. Do you understand? Do you understand? This is the guy who leaned into Rich car. And then when I addressed him about it, this guy tried to give me a fist bump. Okay, and Rich was arrested. And guess what? Yeah, that's what I told him. I said, Rich don't even go in his store. And I said, he went to another zip code to even wash his clothes. He didn't even patronize these people. So this is what I'm saying. They were covert operations messing with him. See how far back he is from their store? Not even on the property line. So I'm going to get off the line. This is the guy to report. This guy was working with them instead of the person that he has a contract with, which was me, which he saw with his own eyes that it wasn't no fire or anything. He still harassed me. You see the text? He still harassed me. I showed him the text that he harassed me. So while you started a fire, I said, and he said, I got video. This one he already set himself up. I said, what video? I said, so you got video of me calling about a fire? I said, that's harassing me. That's not a fire. But see how they set themselves up? And that's why I showed all the evidence. Yeah, I told him they live right next door. And that's where he got the footage from, the camera of me outside waiting for the fire department. That's what he's saying. But the fire department came and said, they laughed. And yeah, they are. Exactly. And that's another thing. Remember I told you the story of Karen and when I was about 10 cents short. And I came back being the good foundational Black Americans that we are, the good people that we are. You know what I'm saying? I came back and I gave this man 20 cents just for his fucking time. Okay? You see that? And this motherfucker leaned up in our car. And then once we complained, this motherfucker wanted to give a fist bump after he done tried to destroy my motherfucking life. Yeah, yes. So this is him. I wish they would go to a beach somewhere. I wish they would go to a play, a movie, a theater, something else other than harass these motherfuckers on the streets. Okay, just regular passerbys. They're not even in the store. So that's why I said a day or two later, when Tammy got into the same situation, I immediately said that reminded me of Rich. And everybody didn't know what was going on. This is why. These are the people that set Rich up. Okay? This landlord was cohorting with him along with police because remember I came back and I gave this man 20 cents and he was there with Karen. He wasn't even looking at me anymore. He couldn't even look at me anymore because he knew what he was doing. And that was the day Karen called the police on Rich. This is how they have harassed the hell out of us. And we're exposing every little thing. You see, Rich is not in their store. Okay? So this is what I'm saying. Ms. Goldie said, keep your head up. He said, thank you. Yeah, he is. It's very frustrating, but I'm beating
the case. I gotta finish the race. It's my time. My time is my life.
That's right. That's more important than anything right now. They are playing with his time. He's already signed out. This guy here will not answer the phone And I'm holding up a sign for CJ. After he said he would do everything to help. He understands the plight of our people, but come to find out, he's the one setting us up because he did just 2 days ago. New people just moved in after he told us all year long, had us ripping and running, going. I didn't want to move. I'm still in a current lease. My lease is not up until next year. You know what I'm saying? This man harassed the hell out of us because he did not like trans people. You see what I'm saying? He did not. He had a problem. He was trans of the ID. Exactly. So, yep, I told him. I said, they arrested him and bust up in the house off of somebody coming to your door. It's all a setup, honey. It's all a setup. They're all in on it. They're all in on it. And they need to be reported and exposed so this can happen to no one else. So no one would ever be at the hands of these people who we built this country. Okay? Not know any of these people. How can you care more about this country than a person who put their life on the line? Okay? That's showing you care. That's showing you going the extra mile. Not sit up there trying to set up niggas to your own comforts and your own block. No. Rich actually put his life on the line for his country. So I would. So come on. This person didn't use good discernment. He set Rich up, and he's the thing that's holding Rich from getting out after he tried to mammy me when Rich got arrested. And I know they probably thought that was a funny day. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to mammy me. I mean, immediately, because that's how they do to black women. That's how much he cares, and his people understand the plight of our people. No. He lied. He set Rich up. He used these people here because these are the people that have the cameras, live next door to us. People who have the cameras. Okay.
Baby, how do you be putting money on this phone? Do you use a GPL number?
You gotta use your Let me get off of here. But yeah, you go online and you use your ID number. You gotta go to that website and use your ID number. But let me go offline. I just wanted to tell you guys and come reiterate. This is what Rich has been going through. We didn't want to just bombard you with a whole bunch of stuff because you probably wouldn't believe it of how Rich got arrested. You probably thought that he did something and we just saying he didn't do nothing. That's not how it is. These people actually targeted Rich. I know it's too much because you wouldn't believe how deep it runs. I don't know if this guy, I don't know what type of store he's running, but he feels like he's the head honcho and he's running everything. He leaned up in Rich's car and smiled like about, and this text came through from my landlord 10 days before Rich got arrested saying how we started a fire. And I said, can you stop saying that? So I have 6 infractions on him saying that. This one, thank God, is in writing. Yeah, he wasn't there. Now, every time I complain about something, this guy tells me, I'm only there 1 day a week. I don't know nothing. I don't see nothing. How can I see anything? I don't know anything. I said, well, how can you say to me with such certainty? Yeah, because I like to get people in traps of their own words. How can you say to me with such certainty that I started a fire with such certainty? And we got to go through a whole song and dance of I'm telling you, I didn't do that. You have no evidence of that. And then he folds and say, oh, well, let's just start over. See, when you get them in the corner, they don't have nowhere to go. Then they want to fist bump you and start over again. Fuck these people, to be honest, okay? We don't owe them no loyalty. They set Rich up. These people set Rich up and thought it was funny, thought it was cool, and none of these people are in any paperwork. Do you see me? Only our black asses. So Rich didn't get played, okay? Rich got set up. The other people on the other side, that's not them. See, not these people that we're showing you now that they're trying to hide off the paperwork. That's why we keep putting them faces and these names back up on the screen because we want to tell you where it come from, and we're not going to just subject this to black on black crime, which they're trying to do. These are the people who set Rich up. Facts, big facts. Okay? But I'll be back later today. I'm going to, check on Rich and everything. Thank you, Miss Goldie. Thank you, everybody who came in this live. You can go to the other live and before this one. This is just real short to give you all the details. I just wanted to let you know and just finish up and let you know this man harassed the hell out of me. How 10 days before you telling me that you're going to mammy me, you know what I'm saying? How are you going to help me? You're lying on my name with such certainty. You have video of what? There's no video in this house. Yeah, I said you got video of a fire? No. I said you got video of fire damage? No. I said, so you having video of me calling the fire department is not you. Why you keep saying that I started a fire? And then, I mean, he would continue to do it 6 times. Okay, 6 times he did that, and we had to go through that same song and dance again. So no. I don't owe this fool anything. Now that I know that he lied the whole fucking time, set Rich up, and then moved new people in when he thought that we were going to be going at the end. Yes, wait. Exactly. So don't even think. I don't even want to get him upset. I just want to let you people know. That's what I said. I'm going to get off the line because I don't want you to get upset about this, because it is very upsetting. It is very upsetting that people don't value your life enough to do some silly shit. Yep. Oh yeah. That's why I said stop. Don't leave that out of there. Don't leave that out of there, because when you try to push that was it all started from that Karen lady is when they bust up in your daggone house the next day. Okay. Stop leaving that out the story, because they want to just keep it to the black on black crime that they we feel like, or that's all at the end. We're not focused on that. We focus on the beginning of where our lives went hell wrong, and it wasn't with me having an incident of a grease fire on the stove that was not even a fire. It was a splatter that we didn't see. We just immediately called authorities, and authorities came and said case closed. So it should have never went any. And when I told that man that, I said, why do you keep saying that? The authorities came and they said case closed. I said, so, he said, I said, and somebody got locked up because of all of, oh, that's unfortunate. That's what he said. That's unfortunate that an innocent man is in jail when there's no fire, and there was never no fire. I said, the authorities came and they said case closed and left. He said, that's unfortunate. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it was. And it wasn't for, yeah, exactly. And you said, and it's no shame in your game. I was right there. She did not have to come. Yeah, that's why I was there, because she was harassing you. So smart thing to do, him having the phenotype of a man, smart thing to do was call me and make sure I was there. So like I said, and I had immediately just came from this Asian guy's store. I immediately got and came out, and I had gave this man extra money. Okay, gave him extra money because I was short about 10 cents. Call me back. All right, call me back. I gave this guy extra money. Okay, I was short about 15 cents. I came back with 20. That's how classy us black FBA are. We know time is valuable. Thank you for your time. We didn't get the same respect. Okay, because when I came back outside to give this man the 20 cents and then go to Rich, because Rich was sitting out there waiting for me, Karen was right there in front of the store. This is how they were sitting. But imagine this lady with the purple is a white lady named, I don't know her name, but we're gonna call her Karen for Tom's sake. Okay. Him and Karen is now talking loud about my business. So now you're getting to know who the players are. Him and Karen, and I'm trying to hand him the 20 cents. He's not even looking at me at this point. Karen now goes talk to the black lady on another. He goes inside the store because he knows what he's doing is too obvious and conspicuous and devilish. Okay. We did nothing. We patronize and we pay our tab. That's about as far as we need to go with you. Okay. So Karen now goes to the next corner. That's right in our eye line of our car. Now, right here, we're standing on the other corner. Karen is in a safe distance at this store. Karen gets closer to the other corner where she's writing our direct eye line. Now she's talking to a black lady and she's talking loud as hell. So what our response was is to roll up the windows on Karen. He had already went back in the store. Karen is now, she's a crossing guard and she's not doing her job. Her big fat funky ass will sit up there talking about our business. Okay? And now she's standing with a black lady talking about our business. And that's the same black girl. If you go to that video of the gunman, was with the gunman. So we're going to not act like we're not going to put all 2 and 2 and 2 and 2 and 2 and 2 and 2 together. No. Right after the landlord gave us that incentive that he was promising us to break our lease early, within 10 minutes later, Richard got arrested. So we're not gonna act like it's a now at this point in time in the story, no black person is involved. Okay, at this point in time of the story, no black person is involved. They caked and put themselves involved. And guess what? They're the only ones involved at this point in time. Stupid ass niggers. These people who we're pointing out now, who actually was the antagonizers and organizers, are nowhere in the paperwork. So we're going to make sure that these people get exposed, because we're not going to just allow our black brothers and sisters, even though they're stupid, we're not going to be stupid too. Even though they're dumb and foolish. That's what I said. No, Rich got set up. They got played. So so that's why I said we can't even trust them, because they'll go further down the sword just to prove to that they wasn't played and wrong. So we can't even trust them. So we didn't get played. We know exactly what the hell going on. And we ain't pointing to no black people. We pointing to these motherfuckers right here. Okay? Because we're not silly. And we're not coons. And we're not silly. You know what I'm saying? So no, we're going to keep it right here. And then Karen is number 3. So I'm going to, any black person at this time, because they're all in the mix now. None of these people are on any paperwork so far. They have bamboozled our own people to now, and then they put a black phenotype, a black person to now, to do the extra step. So now it all looks like black on black crime. And that's to muddy the waters. Every time Rich asks for any of these people to be involved and Karen to be involved, the heavy hand comes. The solitary confinement for damn near a month or 2 comes. All of the heavy hand comes. So that's why we wanted to get your eyes on this and put it out there as much as possible, because people are not using good judgment. See how far Rich is back on the street here? He's not even in the, companies have property has conveyor lines. He's not on their property. He's not on their steps. He's not in their store. They're not in their store. Do you see what I'm saying? They are outside the safety of their store, but these are the same people that's fearing for their life. The same person that leaned up in the car. This is the guy right here. This is his face. The one who leaned up in Rich's car a day or 2 before he got arrested. And I was sitting right there. How disrespectful is that? And I have given this guy, paid my tab, paid for everything, never got into this guy's store and did anything disrespectful, still to this day. How do you think I feel? Okay? That's how we roll. So we're going to expose this shit. Still to this day. Because I'm not going to have these motherfucking demons and devils break me. I know, it's all right. I'm not going to cry. But Rashia be on later. Burglary and Birthright will be on tonight. I'll be coming back tomorrow. My birthday is tomorrow. You see what these devils did? Rich can't even be here for my birthday. See? Okay, so But we're not going to care about that because we're going to expose it, right, family? We're going to expose it all. God bless you, people. Thank you. We love you. And just keep us in prayer. Rashia, she'll be on like around 8 o'clock tonight. And that's it. Thank you, guys. Visit me, Mama Bear Queen 215. Follow Rich at Keeping People Real TV. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and share this story. This is injustice and it needs to be exposed. Thank you. All right, I'm off.